We're going to use a tip number 104 with the wide end down to make our rosebud. While squeezing, make a lowercase n shape with your tip, and then to make the second petal, position it so that the edge of the tip is on the outer edge of the first petal. Hopefully when you squeeze the icing out of the tip, it will catch and it will curl under that petal edge. Then we just need to add a calyx and a stem with a round tip number 3. The practice board instructs you to pull the calyxes up, but you know, honestly, if you find it easier to pipe them coming down, I say go with that. They maybe look a little bit more realistic if you pipe them from the bottom up, but do whatever works for you. And then the stem itself is just a elongated shell piped with that round tip number 3. And there's the rosebud. So again, just make sure that you remember to have the wide end of your tip number 4 pointing down, and then as you squeeze the icing out of the tip, just make a lowercase n shape, and then you want that right edge of your petal tip to be touching the outer right edge of your bottom petal when you squeeze, so that hopefully they'll catch, and as you pipe that petal, it'll curl under that edge. That probably makes no sense whatsoever, but hopefully by watching the video you see what I'm getting at. And don't worry if it doesn't catch properly. You can see in this second one from the left here, it didn't actually catch on that edge and curl under, but it still looks like a rosebud. And here's another view from a different angle so that hopefully you can see what I mean by using the outer edge of your tip 104 to help that bottom petal curl under so it looks more realistic like a rosebud. And of course they don't really look like rosebuds until you have the little calyx and stems piped on. Again, if it works better for you to pipe them from the base up, go for that. If you find it easier to pipe top down, then whatever you feel most comfortable doing, I say go for it. Rosebuds usually take a little bit of practice to get the hang of piping them, so don't get discouraged if it takes you a couple of tries before you get it down. But they're a lot of fun and they're an easy flower once you get the hang of making them.